guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to another day of Lovemas. Today we are doing another collab video. I'm so enjoying doing these collab videos. Today I am collabing with Haley Claire Collins here on YouTube, and she's really entertaining to watch because she's super like quirky in the best way possible. Like I love when people are super authentic to themselves and that you can tell that like their personality is actually like showing up on camera. And she's one of those people, like you can tell she doesn't cut out the stuff that's like most people would cut out.
And she had this super fun idea of like makeup that no one asked for, and I was like, girl, I can absolutely sit down and roast some stupid makeup. That's what I live for. It's great. Some of the shades are closer to white, some of the shades are closer to black, but it's all gray. So I just scrolled right past it because I thought it was skincare, because it doesn't look like makeup. One of those products was this product. What is this product, Haley? Let me tell you. But I just never could return it because I just find it so amusing because of how bad it is. That was a mistake.
And it's just so relatable, and I love that about her channel. Like she really does, you can tell it's all her. She does tons of videos really similar to mine, so if you guys like my content, you will definitely like her content. She does tons of makeup reviews, declutters, anti-hauls, those kinds of videos. It's a lot of similar stuff to what I do. She also does these really fun get ready with me storytime videos where she talks about like a historical person and kind of like just tells a story about their lives and stuff. And I think it's really interesting. It's like a historical side to a story time. I'm really excited to collab with her because I can really tell that she loves makeup just as much as me. So after you watch my video, make sure you go and check out Haley's channel. I'm gonna put her video and her channel in the description box below. So please go check her out, show her some love. Go watch her video. She also obviously did a video just like this one. Thank you, Haley, for collabing with me. I'm so excited to do this video with you. I didn't even say what we're doing yet. First of all, my chair squeaks a lot, okay? There's nothing I can do about it. I guess I could get a new chair, but right now I can't, okay? Today we are talking about makeup products that nobody asked for, which I'm sure you saw by the title, so I don't feel so bad about not mentioning it right away. We're actually talking about products throughout all of 2020, so I'm super excited to tell you guys some of these products because I went back through like the entire year of Trend Mood and looked at all the crazy, ridiculous products that came out. First of all, it took me forever because wow, there was a lot of makeup that came. Wow, there was a lot. There was a lot of makeup that came out, but I went through all of them and I saved the ones that I wanted to talk about with you guys. And there's some stuff in here that I'm like, I didn't even know that that was a thing. There's some things in here that were really hot topics around the beauty community throughout the year. So it's a little bit of a mixture of both, things that you've probably heard of and things that you probably didn't even know existed. And let me just add, the amount of food related makeup that came out this year is really, really shocking. Like there's a lot of food related makeup. I don't know where the food related makeup thing came from, but it's on full force right now, or it was in 2020. We'll see what 2021 brings. Just gonna move over here so you guys can get a good look at these products. These aren't in order as far as like time when it came out because that is a lot of work. I just kind of saved them here and there, so, but they all came out in 2020. Shall we get the food related makeup stuff out of the way? Okay, first one is this one. This is a collaboration with Tapatio. Tapatio, oh my God, I don't know how to say it. Is it Tapatio? I don't know. I don't know how to say this hot sauce, but I know it's hot sauce and I know I've had it. I just don't know, is it Tapatio? Tapatio. Words are hard, guys, I don't know. This is a collaboration with Hip Dot, which Hip Dot is the same brand that collaborates with like really random people and things. They also did a collaboration with Kesha a while back. Do you guys remember that? That was really popular. Was that this year? I feel like that was this year. I don't remember though. Like, I just don't understand why do you think hot sauce and makeup go together? Why? It doesn't at all. Like, honestly, this is like the biggest turnoff to me because I just can't imagine using a product that is a collaboration with a hot sauce company. Why? Why is this a thing? I know it doesn't, like I know it probably doesn't, but it just makes me feel like it will burn Like, it's just such a turn off to me. I just feel like it will make my lips and eyes burn. It probably won't, but basically it comes with 2 eyeshadow palettes and is that like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lip products? And is that a sponge too? Did they also come out with a sponge? They did. How weird. Okay, when you're looking at the eyeshadow palettes individually, minus the fact that they're a collaboration with a hot sauce company, they're not too bad. They're all right. Like, they're kind of cute, but I just would never. Why? It just doesn't belong together. I will say the lip products, they are kind of cute that they're in the little bottle, but again, hot sauce, makeup. Hot sauce, makeup. It doesn't go together. And you know what's even crazier is this isn't the only hot sauce company that collaborated with makeup this year. There was also this one, Sriracha and Peachy Clean blog, I think is the brand. You know, I was watching a makeup video, duh, I watch pretty much all makeup videos. I was watching a video by Amy Loves Makeup, and it was basically to spot how to know when indie makeup is private labeled. She actually talked about this palette in her video, and I guess actually more than one indie brand did this, which is so weird to me. This brand, the Peachy Queen brand, they came out with it this year, but the other random brand that I don't know, I guess Amy Loves Makeup, she said that that one doesn't even exist anymore. They also did a Sriracha palette in the past. Kind of weird to me. Kind of really weird to me. The fact that, one, they're collaborating with hot sauce, a hot sauce Sriracha company. Weird. I don't know. It's just so weird to me, guys. I don't understand it. And 2, does that mean that Sriracha has private labeled makeup? Can anyone make a spicy Sriracha hot sauce palette? It kind of seems that way. It's so strange to me. Like, this is really bad. First of all, the palette itself, really bad. It does not look great. Like, I would never buy something like this. This is a terrible looking palette in my opinion. I just cannot get into that at all. Why? Why collaborate with hot sauce? I don't get it. Okay, I'm just gonna throw this one in here because this is something I talked about in one of my first anti hauls. And this is by I Heart Revolution, and these are little burger palettes. I don't know why, but these just don't leave my mind. Whenever I see them, I'm like, this is the stupidest thing I have ever seen. Like, it's so dumb to me. Apparently the burger's like squishy, but it's literally like a little toy. And I just don't understand why they would create something like this. Like, why? What is the point? I know that I Heart Revolution makes weird stuff like that. Like, their packaging is meant to look like kind of cutesy and almost toy-like, but this is definitely one of the worst things I've ever seen them come out with. I mean, honestly, I don't like really anything that I Heart Revolution comes out with. It is too cutesy, cheap looking to me, but this is something else. The grilled cheesy and the vegan stuff, so dumb. So dumb. Oh, here's one that was so weird. So this is a collaboration with Mentos. Mentos, why? It was a collaboration with Free. I think that's how you say it. Free, they actually had like some products on Sephora that actually interested me at one point that I wanted to try. It was like the cherry blossom setting spray, I think, at one point that I wanted to try, but they had these Mentos mineral powder that was fruit scented. I mean, it's cute, but it's so, why? I just don't understand why somebody would be like, oh, we should collaborate with Mentos. Or if Mentos came to a makeup brand, like, hey, we have this idea. Like, hear me out. We have this idea. We want to make a powder with you guys that smells like Mentos. Why? Literally, why? I don't get it. You guys should tell me if any of these things are something that you would be interested in buying, or if you had thought about buying if you saw it. That Mentos one, man, I saw that and I was like, oh my god, I totally forgot that was a thing. This is like, why? So weird. That, and you're not really supposed to like sniff loose powder. It's really not great for your lungs. So the overall concept here, not great. It's not great. If it was like maybe a lip balm or something like that, I could understand that a lot more, but setting powder? Why? Just don't get it. Okay, here's a last kind of food relating thing. This is a collaboration with Morphe and Coca-Cola. Did you guys know this was a thing? I don't think this is like the worst food collaboration ever, but I just I just don't get why. All of my answer for everything is I just don't understand why. I just don't get it. So I think that some people probably would find this kind of cute, like especially if you really like Coca-Cola. I know some people really are attached to like Coca-Cola as a brand. And these aren't like ugly or anything. Like this stuff isn't ugly, although the palette is definitely not attractive to me at all. I feel like if you took out those 3 red shades, this palette would look so boring and not great at all. Like if you cover those up, you're like, wait, but what is this? Not only that, Morphe tends to throw a lot of their collaborations like this just together, and it's not really the greatest quality. Oh, also a couple of those are pressed glitters, and that's another thing that's been happening this year is pressed glitters. It was one of those things that's like everybody went, ooh, pretty. Oh, but they're actually really dangerous, so let's just not. But anyways, this it's like, it doesn't look terrible, but I just feel like it's such a bad it's such a bad choice for a makeup collection. Like, it's just, why are you, Coca-Cola does not belong in makeup. And Coca-Cola does not need any more money. Neither does Morphe. I always wonder if it's the makeup companies that go to the brands that they want to collaborate with, or if it's the actual like brands that want to collaborate with the makeup companies, you know? Like, did Coca-Cola come to Morphe with this idea, or did Morphe go to Coca-Cola with this idea? Either way, why? Okay, I really want to talk about this collection with Artist Couture and Static John. Okay, so Artist Couture is a brand that I've wanted to try like the whole year. I only have one thing from them, but I don't really want to count it. It's a highlighter that I got in Box and Charm a long time ago, but I wanted to try Artist Couture for a long time. They came out with that nude palette this year that looked amazing. I really almost bought that a few times. Artist Couture just collabed with Static John. If you guys don't know who Static John is Katie, aka Lusterlux, here on YouTube. It's her husband. Like, it's not a collaboration with her. It's a collaboration with her husband, who has nothing to do with makeup. Ugh. The concept of it, I get it, kind of cute. So basically, it's called the Club Daddy collection. They were doing this virtual club dance night party situation through pretty much the whole time that we've been having, you know, the lockdowns and stuff happening and quarantining. It's been like a really cool way for them to get people together and like have a good night and stuff. I never actually like went in there looked at anything. Did you have to pay for those things? I don't know, but basically they did these nights together. It was like all the rage on certain parts of social media and things, and I'm pretty sure that Static John, he is a DJ. Like, I think he's kind of like low-key a DJ. Like, Static John, I think, is his DJ name. It's kind of his whole logo name. And Club Daddy is like the club that they made. So like the concept of it, super cool. I think that's cute. But let's just talk about the palette for a second here. Hate that they're crooked or they're kind of diagonal in a way. Hate it. I hate it. I just hate it. I like straight lines. Like, I just like straight lines, boring, let's not do all that different sizing, throw a shadow here, throw a shadow there thing. Like, let's just keep it. I just hate it so much. That's a very personal thing. And then when it comes to the shadows, like the actual shadows, I'm really, no, bored. I mean, they have pinks and blues in there. Cool. I'm bored. Like, there's nothing interesting about this at all. The packaging looks really cool though. I love the whole the marketing concept of it and everything. The packaging, really cute. The fact that they just collaborated with him in the first place is just stupid to me. Like, nobody asked for this. Nobody asked for a collaboration with, nobody asked for makeup from Static John and Artist Couture. Them hanging out, cool. The Club Daddy thing, real cool. But a makeup collection? A makeup collection. Why? Like, he's not even gonna demonstrate it. He's not even gonna put it on himself. I just feel like, why would I want to pay for something to give him some money when he has nothing to do with the beauty community except for his wife. Like if it was his wife, okay, yeah, I get it, because that's her. She's in the beauty community. It makes total sense. But for him, it makes absolutely no sense to me at all. Like nobody asked for this collaboration. Literally nobody. Are people gonna buy it? Yeah, probably, because like he's like a really cool person. Like he has a YouTube channel as well, and like I've seen some of his videos and they're really good videos. Like they really are. He seems like a really cool, dope person. Seems like it. I don't really know him, obviously. I don't know. He's a little crazy sometimes. He's a little crazy, but he seems like a cool person. So I can totally see people buying this, but I personally just think that this is a collection no one asked for and it's kind of dumb. Do you guys remember this? Like a couple months ago, everybody was going out of their mind about this product. So Becca made the Zero collection, which was a no pigment virtual foundation, which everybody basically summed up to be, it's a primer. I never once was tempted by this. The entire time I saw this out and people actually buying and reviewing this, I was like, this is so stupid. So stupid. Like a foundation is meant to have pigment to cover things out, cover stuff on your face. Otherwise, it's literally a primer, just like everyone said. I have to give Becca props. That was such a smart move from them, because everybody was talking about like, how can you call this a foundation? Literally how I am right now. How can you call this a foundation when there's nothing to make it a foundation? It's literally a blurring primer. I mean, it was like smart marketing on them. Very smart marketing. But I just think this was one of the dumbest products that came out this year. And the only thing that sold it was good marketing. It's crazy how many things come out that just because they have good marketing, that's how they make money. Or if it's like associated with a specific person, it's automatically gonna be like a hit of some kind because it's like associated with that thing. I think that's like kind of one of the biggest points of collaborations. It's the attraction of the person or like the company that they're collaborating with that makes people want to buy it. It's like an attachment thing, you know? It's, you made a connection with this certain person or collaboration, you're like, I want to support that because I love it or I love them. With that said, we have the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette with Morphe brushes. Do I think this palette's terrible or ugly? No, I don't. I mean, I've never tried it, but I'm assuming it was all right. But here's why I think it was one of the worst products of 2020. This, for me, made me get a really bad taste in my mouth for Jaclyn Hill. I don't hate her, and I still actually like watch her Instagram stories and stuff like that and watch her videos every now and then. Like, I don't hate her, but this was a huge turnoff for me because it honestly felt like this whole collaboration was the biggest cash grab ever. And it was gonna work because it's Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. Like, this whole Morphe Jaclyn Hill thing has been going on for a long time now, and it's been working for them. It's what literally like put Morphe brushes running. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the first Jaclyn Hill palette really took them to a whole nother level. So anytime that they do something with Jaclyn Hill, it's going to be a hit, or they're gonna make money from it. Although this one, I'm pretty sure that it didn't do too well. This was after her huge failed lipstick launch, and that's why it feels like a big cash grab. I mean, she lost a lot of money from that launch and a lot of like respect for just her brand and everything. I mean, this was a huge deal in the makeup community, and the fact that she went to Morphe and did this palette is really just like, oh, I need some money because my launch really failed, so, you know, let me just go over to Morphe where, you know, I've had all this success before. My best friend, Morphe, you know, they're best friends. Jaclyn and the owner of Morphe are like best friends. And let me just make a little extra cash, you know, kind of help save myself. I get it from like a business standpoint, I get it, but you just can't do that in the makeup community. People, it was way too soon even. Like, this was not long after her whole lipstick thing happened. And I'm really trying not to speak ill of Jaclyn because I don't want to put somebody down who's really trying to build themselves back up from something that they had been working on for so long. You know, all new makeup brands are under a huge microscope, especially if it's with a collaboration with a YouTuber or somebody like a celebrity or something. Like, it's a big deal, and people are going to like nitpick every single little thing. And not only that, these ones are, you didn't even have to nitpick these lipsticks. They were so bad. Like, you could tell the quality was off on them. So basically, I don't really know what I'm talking about anymore because I feel like I've said so many random thoughts around this one particular product. Hopefully I can make it make sense a little bit. Nobody asked for another Jaclyn Morphe collaboration. Nobody. She had her time. She had plenty of times. She had plenty of chances, and nobody asked for it. Nobody was like, ooh, when are you gonna collaborate with Morphe again? Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Ooh. The Kimchi Chic Beauty Concealer. The most concealer. Why did I think this said the moist concealer this whole time? I was literally about to be like, why would you name it moist? And it's just because I can't read. Okay, so this is the most concealer. And I don't know if you guys remember this, but the Kimchi Chic. I'm just gonna say this brand because it's really hard to say the name. They got roasted for this concealer range and for the shades. The range, terrible. What, we have like 3 sort of deeper colors, and then every other color is like super yellowish green. Like, oh my god, they got roasted so hard for this. Well deserved too, because this is really bad. This is such a bad concealer range. And like, oh my god, the colors look awful, just awful. It is just such a sad range too. Like, oh my god, just like looking at this, it looks so bad. I can't even like say anything else besides it just looks terrible, and it's so obvious. I don't know how they made these. Looked at them, maybe even looked at other people's like concealer launches and said, oh, this is great, this looks great, this is gonna be good, because these look so terrible. This was a huge fail. Like, this was a huge fail, and nobody asked for green concealer, okay? No one asked for green concealer. I so badly want to mention some of the Jeffree Star launches this year because I feel like all of them are so bad. But that's also because I'm really do not support Jeffree Star at all whatsoever. Like, huge turn off. But also I do feel like some of the stuff he made this year was nobody asked for it at all. Like, especially the cremated palette. I feel like nobody, who asks for a gray and white palette? No one. All you need is a white and a black. I just feel like no one asked for this. Like, nobody. That in the name of it, nobody, like, why? Why would you call it that? I just don't understand. I just don't understand. I mean, I kind of understand. It's all a marketing ploy. Is that the right word? It's all to get people talking. I've already kind of talked about the P. Louise canceled collection in an anti-haul, I think. But this definitely qualifies for makeup nobody asked for. No, literally nobody was like, this chick was not canceled. Nobody asked, nobody asked for this. No one was like, ooh, you know what would be a great idea? You should take the little tiny scandal that you had of saying the N-word, blow it up to this huge thing, make this collection, and people will be like, ooh, I get it. I see your message here. You're trying to like cancel culture. Nobody asked for this. Literally, no one asked for this. And this palette is so ugly. It is so ugly. Like, I just, ooh. Nobody asked for this collection. I don't know a single person that would buy this collection. Like, I really don't. Nobody asked for it. We were already stopping the whole cancel culture thing on our own. We didn't need this collection. Nobody asked for this collection for this big, massive statement from P. Louise. You know what I mean? Like, nobody asked for that. It was already happening. People are already talking about, you know, how cancel culture isn't great. It's just, nobody asked for it. Beauty Blender came out with these Zodiac makeup sponges. Who's gonna buy these? I guess like if you already buy Beauty Blender, which if you are, you should totally just find some other cheaper sponges because there's so many amazing cheaper sponges out these days. My absolute favorite of all time sponge is the Shop Mercedes sponge, which is better than Beauty Blender in my opinion. But I guess like if you already buy Beauty Blender, I could see you maybe buying this. But who, tell me who thought it would be a good idea to etch into the side of a sponge a zodiac symbol? First of all, you're like a year late, okay? This happened, I mean, the whole zodiac thing was super popular before, but they're very late on this, and it can't take that, it can't be that much of a, can't take that much time to etch a little like symbol into the, it's still pink sponge, it's literally their same sponge, just has these little etched in zodiac symbols. I can't think of one person who like probably would have gotten excited for this. I really feel like Beauty Blender is on its way down a little bit, because like Beauty Blender is, I feel like a lot of people don't really use the original Beauty Blender anymore. Everybody calls it Beauty Blender, but I don't know, I just feel like people just use other sponges now. There's so many out there that it's like, who needs to spend $20 for a sponge? Especially one with like a little zodiac symbol. No one asked for this. No one asked for this. No one. I want to throw in this Colourpop palette that they just came out with. This is the Faded Into Hue Palettes, and it's 30 shades of the rainbow. And the reason why I want to say basically that nobody asked for this is because Colourpop has literally done everything in the entire world, including a rainbow palette. They've already done a rainbow palette, so this is like another rainbow palette, but in squares. I just feel like nobody was like, ooh, Colourpop, you should do a rainbow palette. Like, you should do a rainbow palette. The problem with Colourpop is they release so much now that they're just recycling their same ideas that they already have. So everything that they're releasing at this point, except for the like random collaborations they have with certain things like the Baby Yoda one and stuff, is gonna be something that nobody asked for because they've already done it, you know? Okay guys, I'm gonna stop there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was pretty brutal on some of these products, but I really do feel like some of these were just plain dumb. And nobody asked for them. No one, absolutely no one. Makeup brand. Hot sauce palette. Don't forget to go check out Haley's channel and her video. Please go show her some love. Go watch her video, leave comments, tell her I sent you. Subscribe to her channel. She really deserves it. She does really great reviews and stuff over there. She has good content, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again, Haley, for collaborating with me. And yeah, I hope to see you guys tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Bye.